So guys, I got a lot of requests on how to animate a navigation bar using Adobe Xd. So this is how to do it. So what we're going to do now, we are going to, so I have a project here right here that we are going to test it with. Okay, so I'll go ahead and create um, create a new artboard. I want to shift it away from the actual project. Okay, all right, then I'll zoom in. Of course, I'll select my rectangle inside this artboard. Okay, then I'll reduce this the radius a little bit, bring it all the way down. Okay, and give it a color black. All right, now since I am working on this project, I'm going to use this project as a case study. And the colors here, these are the colors here, right? So I want to make use of that color right there. Now of course I'm going to import my icons. I love making use of icon master, so I'll go over to icon master, iconmaster.com. Okay, let me search for home icon. Okay, yeah, you have tons of icons right here, so I'm going to select one. I'll select this one right here. Then I'll come over to embed copy as SVG, come over to my and paste it right there. Then I'll go over and search for search icon. Search icon here. So I'll look for the one I love. Okay, I think I love this one. Come over to embed, copy SVG, paste it right there. Then I think I'll go over and search for carts. Shopping carts here. Shopping cart. I like this one. This one right here. I think I like it. Come over to embed. Right, embed, copy, and paste it here. Okay, it's been pasted. Then I think one more profile. Okay, you can see tons of icons right here. So select anyone you feel like you like, anyone you love. I think I like this one, so I'll select it. Okay, copy and paste it right there. Nice. Since we are done with that, so what do we do next? I'll select all of this. Okay, so home is gonna come first, then search will come. Okay, so search will come before. Yeah, I'm going to select it in this manner, right? Then I'll come over and change the colors to white. Okay, then bring them over here. Then I'll go over, take this one, drag it over to my left hand side. Okay, I'll drag it over, drag it over and make it 37 pixels from the left. Okay, then I'll drag this one over to make sure it's 37 pixels too. So go back. That is 39, 37 pixel. Okay, right? So I'll select everything right now, hold on my shift and select, go over here, hold on my shift, select, hold on my shift, select, hold on my shift, select. Then I'll go over to my top right and distribute horizontally. Okay, distribute horizontally, then align them. Nice one. So what do we do next? What do we do next? Go over to our text. Okay, hold on. So before we go over to text, I'll make a rectangle across this one. A rectangle. Okay. Then of course I'll reduce the radius, make it rounded. Remove the border. Then give it a color from the project. Okay. Then I will go over and add shadow right here. I'll make it white. Distribute it. Let's use 7. Go over to inner shadow. Make it white too. Okay, so let's distribute it even. I'll give x-axis 5. No, for the inner I'll give x-axis 5. Just to give it this special effect. Okay, so I'll go over to my layers and bring it below. Yes, below. So I want to make sure that these icons, all of them are above every other thing inside the layer. So what do I do next? I'll go over to my test 2. Of course, this is home, right? This is home. Home. Okay. Then I'll give it spacing. Okay. I want to increase this one a little bit. Nice. Then what do I do? I'll select this shape right here and select the remaining shapes without selecting this home icon. Then I'll go over and distribute horizontally. Nice. Okay. Then I'm going to give this the home, I'm going to make it 9 from the icon. Right, so we are done with this. So what do we do now? I told you make sure that all the icons are above, right? So I'll select all the icons, make sure they are above in the layer, right? So I'll drag them up right there. Okay, nice. Then what do? I'll duplicate, hold on my alternate and duplicate these tests. Okay, this is cut, right? Sorry, this is search. Okay, and this is cut, right? This is cut. That's cut. And the next one is accounts, right? Accounts. Nice one. So what do we do now? These letters, this text right here, we'll select all of them. Select account, cut, search. Come over to opacity, drop the opacity to 0. Drop it to 0. Okay, nice one. So what do we do now? Come over to this place, group everything, put everything inside a group, right click and group. Okay, then I'll rename it to nav bar, navigation bar. Then I'll right click and make component, or let me command Z, or come over to your top right, come over to this plus button and make component. As you can see, once you make a component over here, it turns to your default state, right? So these are our default states. So what do we do now? Come over to this plus add a new state. They want to name that new state search. Search. Okay. Now make sure you are on that new state that you created. Make sure you are on that search state. What do we do now? Come over to this home. Okay. Come over to this home. Drop the opacity. Okay, sorry. Come over to this home. Drop the opacity. All right. Then we'll come over to the cat, the search. Increase it. All right. Then we'll come over here. Drag this one out. Okay. We drag it out like so. Then we select this one. Okay. All right. We align this one like so. Then remember, the spacing is, we used 9, right? So we're gonna make it of 9. Right. So what do I do now? Select this shape. Select every other shape. All right. Without selecting the search, what do I do now? I'll distribute horizontally. Nice one. So what do I do? I'll come over and adjust. Sorry. I'll come over and adjust this one. Click on this icon. Okay, I'll adjust it. Nice. And we are working with spacing 9 pixels, right? Nice. So go back to our group here, this nav bar, tap on it. So we're going to add a new state. Tap on this plus, add a new state, and that state we are going to name it cat. All right, cat. Make sure you are on that new state that you created, cat. Okay, now what do? I'll come over to this search. Okay, select this search and reduce the opacity. Okay, then I'll come over to cat, increase the opacity to 100 as usual. Drag this one, drag it out. Okay, then I'll select this cat icon and the cat tests. I'll take it in like so. Okay, then remember, I'll select this rectangle here, this shape right here. I'll select every other icon. Hold down my shift and make a selection. Okay, then of course I will distribute horizontally. Nice one. So of course I'll come over and align it again. Sorry, select my cat icon. Select my cat icon like so, right? And I'll adjust it. Okay, nice. Then this one was 9 pixels. So one is 9 pixels. Nice one. Okay, so what do? Go back to our nav bar. Create a new state. Tab is plus new state. Right now we're going to name this one profile, right? Profile. Now make sure you are on that profile state. Okay, then come over to these cards right here. Okay, we reduce the opacity, drop it to 0. All right, then we select this profile. Okay, it was accounts. Okay, and of course we drag it over like so. Then we select the icon and the text, drag it in. Okay, then we select this orange shape here, right here, this shape, and select every other icon. All right, and distribute horizontally so that you have the same spacing. All right, distribute horizontally. This one enables you to have the same spacing. Okay, spread across. All right, so now I'll select my my test account and give it 9 pixel. Yes, 9 pixel from 9 pixels from the tests. Nice one. So we are done, guys. We are done. So when you go over to your navbar, right? When you switch from each state that you've made, when you go to cards, all right, you can see it right there, default state. So what do we do now? Okay, we go over to default state. All right, default state. Now you come to prototype. Okay, now you select every other icon, leaving that particular one that you are on. Right now we are on home, right, which is the default state. So you are selecting, you tap on this search, tap on this arrow right here. Okay, tap on that arrow right there. Now you see a wire that will come out like so. Then your trigger, leave it in tap. Okay, then type auto animate. Then of course destination, we are going to select search because that is our search icon, right? Search. Let's use easing in and out. Duration 1 second is okay, right? We'll go over to the next one. Tap on it. Tap on this arrow right here, and that is our cat, right? Auto animate. Cat. Easing in and out. Same setting on everything. Okay. Tap on this one. Tap on this. Same setting. We'll tap on, select our profile. Okay. Nice one. So we are done with the default state. So we'll go over to navbar right here. Okay. Now we'll go to the next one, which is search. Search. Nice one. So now we'll come to home. Remember, you're going to prototype and add effect to the one that is unselected. All right. So right now, these are our default states. So we are going to skip this one, this search, since we are on search right now, and come over to cards. All right. Same thing, auto animate, same setting across board. Cards. Come over to this one, and this is profile, right? Profile. Nice one. We are done with that. Come over to our cards. Okay. Come to home. Come to home. Select this default state. All right. Select this. This is our search. Select this, and this is our profile. All right. So we are done with that. So the last one we're going to do is on the profile. Okay. Select profile right here. Okay. Then you come over to home. Same settings, guys. Defaults. Come over here. Come over here, and this is our search. And come over here. This is our cards. Nice one, guys. So we'll go back to our defaults. So when you check, when you come to your library, you can see that the component is already added here. So you can make use of this component for all your designs. So we are going to go over to prototype, all right, and preview and see how this turns out. All right, preview. Come to search. See how smooth that animation is. All right, see how smooth it is, right? See how smooth it is. Nice one. So we have made our navigation bar for our components. So we have made our navigation bar for our entire design. So what do we do now? How do we go back to design? How do we make use of this inside our design? So what do? I'll just copy Command C and go over to my artboard, to my actual design. Okay, to my actual design. So I'll come over to layer. So I'll select this artboard. Okay, and select this one. So what do? I'll just press Command V, Control V on Windows, Command on Mac. So right here, since this is our home, okay, this is our home. Now I want to make sure that you open your layer, make sure that this navigation component that you created, this is right here. Go over to your layer, make sure it is below the entire page. Okay, right? Drag it below the entire page. And this is home, right? So it is in our default state, right? So let's go over to this artboard, and this is carts, right? This is carts for you to place order. So we'll come over to this, tap on the navigation bar on this one I've made here, okay, and select carts. All right, select carts. Then of course bring it below the entire page. All right, so if we had another page right here, that would have been accounts and search. All right, so the page you are on, go over to your component, make sure you tap on it on the component navigation bar that you've made and select it. We are on default state, which is the home. Then you come over to this one. This is cat, right? This whole design is cat, so it selects cat, right? So come over to our prototype. So we're going to prototype. When you tap on this cat, it's going to take you to this page. So what do? We tap on this cat, right, and drag it over to this page. Okay, of course, leave the effect on auto animate easing in and out. Okay, so come over here, tap on this one, home, drag it over, tap on this this prototype wire, and drag it over to this page. Of course, same setting is in and out. Okay, so let's preview and see how this turns out. Let's preview and see how this turns out. Preview. Now when I tap on carts, see what's going to happen. See how smooth that is. Carts. Let me go back to home. Okay. See how it turns out, right? So this is how to link your navigation bar to your artboards, to your entire design. So if we had added this navigation bar to the search and the profile, you would have seen it too. But since we have just the home and the carts design for now, this is what we have. Alright, so see how smooth that is, right? Very smooth, very smooth. So that's it, guys, on how to make navigation bar.